5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Today's episode of the worst movie ever made is brought to you by Rob forgetting to write an ad read because he's overwhelmed with work and life and winter and the holidays. So there's no hot dogs. There's no snark barfles, bling blapplers, or merkin wigs.
Why not?
It's just this episode that we're doing for the movie Pregnant by the Pastor, the aftermath. Chris, let me clarify here. Oh Lord 2 make Oh Lord 1 the opener, so we're playing Oh Lord right now. Is that correct?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, here
That's
we go.
correct.
Let the church say amen. Today, church, we're going to turn to Job 1, 6 through 8. But first, I would like to say, having the Lord been good to us, church. The Lord stood by us all this time and let no hurt, harm, or danger come upon us. And he's with us while we travel up and down these dangerous highways. And having the Lord been good. I know he's all right. He's been good to me, church. I know he's been good.
And we're not going to be good to you when we talk about your movie.
Hello and welcome to the worst movie ever made. I'm your host, Chris Hockman. I'm joined by my co-hosts, fellow mad scientist Rob Scucci and Bob Hassick. Hey guys, how are you? I think I skipped some of the intro. Who knows what the fuck's happening? This is season 181. I don't give a fuck anymore. I love you guys. I'm going to bed. Rob, why are we doing Pregnant by the Preacher?
Season 25, by the way. We're doing Pregnant by the Preacher, the aftermath, even though this isn't the sequel. Pregnant by the Pastor. I'm sorry. We required miracles.
Oh my God! I wrote Preacher. What the fuck? This is so cursed.
We couldn't obtain a clean copy of this movie, so Bob had to do a screen capture, which blew up all of our computers. Then Chris had to manually record shit from Tubi, and half of them are in portrait, and half of them are in landscape, which we fixed in post, and you guys will never know. But we looked at each other last night, independently of each other, where I was like, we can't do this on Tuesday. We normally do the show on Tuesday. We're just like, we gotta wait till Wednesday, because we don't know what the fuck we're doing. This movie has broken us. What episode is this? 230? So Pregnant by the Pastor. None of us are doing great. The holidays are fast approaching. Our money's on fire. How are you, Bob?
Yes, same. Yeah, money's on fire. I'm melting and burning at the same time. And this movie came to me by accident over the early fall, I guess, on Tubi. And I'm like, this is going to be great for the pod. And then I actually suggested it for the pod, and it won a poll, and now we're fucked because we have to do it.
This is the worst thing. This is the worst thing. Seriously,
this is birdemic, but they didn't lean into the bad.
No,
they just thought
there's no irony.
We're awesome.
They didn't wink.
No,
they didn't.
There's no irony. There's no campiness. It's like this is
no.
This is a level of bad. This is a level of bad I didn't think was attainable, and we finally hit it. We could end the show after this episode.
We might be able to end the show. So let me get into it.
It is why
I know you have dinner guests, but it's time for your explanation. What are you giving them?
Turkey ass. Eat up, sucker. Turkey ass.
What were you saying, Chris? You had guests over for a dinner? Is that what you said?
I said, yeah, Bob, I'm sorry you have guests over for dinner, but it's time for your explanation. And I say, what are you giving them? And then he goes, and then it's supposed to be Bob. Like, Bob always has a different voice every season, you know?
Yeah.
This time it was Terry Crews.
But he still has on the, Anyway, so here's the alliteration verse. This movie fucking sucks.
I'm going to pretend to type because you gave it to me. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, please pretend to type. Let's hear the fake. Yeah, there you go. Various vixens with vague values, valor or virtue, vie for Vicar's viscosity, void of virginity, vestments, or vespers.
Jesus Christ, he went with V.
All right, now
when did you start that one? month.
Now, please, can you spend the next 42 minutes explaining what the fuck happens in this movie?
I'm actually gonna keep this succinct. You believe it or not. So a random dude. This is the movie.
Yeah.
People, listen.
So true.
If you haven't seen this, just a random dude is called to preach as a pastor by a crackhead on the street.
It's true.
Okay. And he does. He somehow becomes a pastor. Fast forward several years, and that man has married a woman who lied about being pregnant in order to wed him.
Yeah.
Impregnated a woman who had another baby that she thought was his, though it wasn't.
True.
That's sequel fodder. And is attempting.
So it's not his.
Yeah, it's not his. And is attempting a gospel / R&B singing career on the side.
For sure.
It's even more complicated than that, but that's the overall arc of Pregnant by the Pastor. Let's get into the shit.
It's fucking insane. All right, let's throw it to the best YouTube comment.
All right, here we go.
Oh, man.
Rock people
Crunchy.
run fast, but problems run faster.
So I found the mother load. I found a YouTube account. I thought it was just the name of the video, but it's like Pregnant by the Pastor, stream it on Tubi, and it's their account. With trailers and like meetups. And there's this lady, Estella Love One. I'm pretty sure she's involved in the movie.
In the movie? Yeah, she's definitely in it.
But all the comments are these long paragraph things like praising the movie, and I'm pretty sure it's people who are associated with the movie talking
They're
about
all
it.
in it.
So I picked the best one.
Yeah.
Pregnant by the Pastor is a must-see movie that should be an opener to all who views it. This movie will cause chains of bondage to be destroyed as revelation to deceit and lies are unraveled. I highly suggest that each and every person sees this movie. Congratulations to Miss Santonia Ford for a job well done, and I pray that God will continue to lead and guide you as you pursue the endeavor. Peace!
Okay, so that was Santonia Ford. Not wrong.
Yeah, every
Who wrote
comment
the
is a glowing amount of praise for Santonia Ford.
Yeah. So they're all like burner accounts for Santonia Ford.
Yeah. And she's typing it with a fake mustache so no one knows it's
Yeah.
her.
With only her left hand.
So what's next?
The worst production.
Yeah, let's.
And that makes you the queen of porn!
It's the worst production.
All right.
Man, I wish I could make music like that.
Wait for the next one.
Dude, if I can describe your sound there as a candy, it would be a Butterfinger. Like kind of that like savory kind of body to it, but some crunch. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's got a
like,
good tone. It's caramel.
I might be misattributing it. I'm sure some pedant will get me off, but get off on it. I call it gutter punk. I call it gutter punk, but it's probably not the right attribution to that.
No, I like
Yeah,
that
no.
description because
gutter punk.
You're definitely my gutter punk.
Mm.
Oh,
All
right,
anyway,
just shut up.
get him off. Get him off.
Worst production tagline, and you're not going to be surprised by this at all. Tyler Perry approach.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
This was spoon fed to me through Satonya's YouTube videos and interviews. So she's proudly stated that she used people who were already around her for the cast, production, etc., just like Tyler Perry does. Okay. However, she's apparently surrounded by idiots because she actually picked friends from certain professions that so that they could. Oh God, this is for real. Don't shoot the messenger. She picked friends from certain professions so that they could use industry-specific dialogue and make the characters seem like legit lawyers, receptionists, web designers, musicians,
Right.
etc. So all those people in the movie that were in those professions were actually in those professions. They weren't actors, which should not be a surprise. And she picked them so they could sound legit. And it doesn't make a difference.
So yeah,
because most of the elements of the story and exposition were just flat or missing. Her plan did not come to fruition. It was bullshit.
Yeah.
But that's
not even a little.
Yeah.
So you're saying that it's real lawyers that when they announce someone like is terminated immediately, and they instead of having the meeting about like how they're going to continue their business, they just go over the benefits package, then end the scene.
Dude, I kind of wish I fucking clipped that. That shit was insane.
She's no longer with us. She's a vital part of our operation. Now, your 401k is going to have an employer match, 50% up to the first 4%. Full dental, full medical. Fuck.
No, that was fucking nuts. I can't believe they made that was like a whole 8 minutes of the movie.
Yeah. Yeah. The amount of watching people just do their work was insane.
Yeah.
Like we watched that receptionist do her job for 15 minutes. Like
they're recording the music in Audacity 2.0. And it's
at
2013.
At least Neil Breen knew that if we had to watch him work, at least he can surround himself by 100 tuna cans to make it look interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Put
God.
Oh my God.
I'll bring that up in piece by piece. I'll bring up all my details and piece by piece. Yeah.
Ready?
Speaking of which, let's throw out the piece by piece.
Hey, you do.
That's officially my second pig squeal I've ever done on the show. I'm pretty stoked.
We appreciate it.
Yeah.
So we opened a home movie production value. A man with a fancy hat is told by a homeless man that he's meant to be a preacher.
Yeah.
Later in his life, I don't know how much later, but clearly the same man.
Yeah.
Making smarter decisions is at the church. That's the man with the hat, the fancy hat.
I was about to say that the visual shorthand for the time that's been elapsed is he's wearing a different hat.
He's not. Yeah, he's not. He's hatless, but he had a fancy hat. He was driving a car. Now he's preaching to people. So time must have elapsed. It's kind of more of a local nightclub opening act to the church sermon though than what I'm accustomed to.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't say that I ever went to a sermon at a black church. Never did. Kind of always wanted to. I heard it's way more fun.
It is.
But if this is
the big gospel venues, it's not like this. The movie's undersell. This movie undersells it. But if you're a big gospel it's. I've been to one because a friend dragged me out, and it's fucking cool.
I used to go to church with my grandma. She used to drag me to church every Sunday, and it was just some old white guy in a very sterile environment, just being
mm-hmm.
And then he said unto thee, blah, 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 and literally read from the Bible and then told you how to interpret it. And I just didn't give two shits the whole time. I was like, can you just get me the fuck out of here?
Yeah,
I've got more material on it, but anyway, this one seems like more fun. It's just very self-promotional. We already did kind of a part of this clip, so we're going to do the second half. And I will warn you, Chris was in charge of pulling the clips this week, and that's not a good thing, because I don't know how to do that. So what I did here was give you a little taste and then fast forward, and then give you a little taste and then fast forward. So it's going to sound fucking weird, but I just wanted you to hear the words and shit. Right. So go ahead and play "Oh Lord" part 2.
Oh Lord 2, make Oh Lord 1 the opener is what I have in documented. Here we go.
Oh,
I knew not to do that. I was like, Rob's gonna.
If I had 10,000 tongues, I still can't tell it all. Ain't he all right? Today, I hope your heart has been blessed of everything you've heard here this evening. But there's one more thing that I got for you. I like to call Brother Lonnie Nimmer. Song a while back, and we.
I actually kind of like the smash cut method because you can cover more ground with less time. I dig that. I might start doing that.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, is like I didn't do a very good job at it, but I was thinking that. And also, I'm just gonna say, if he had 10,000 tongues, he would die.
Yeah, you choke.
Yeah, you can't have more than more than 10. I don't know, what's the limit?
Way too many. It's
maybe
way
12. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
and that also implies that all 10,000 tongues are rattling words off the roof of the mouth.
That's a ton of tongues. It's a ton of tongue. It's a tongue.
Yeah, one for each of his mistresses in this fucking movie. So this pastor does seem to want to impress the ladies in the pews here. These dudes talk their album, and then they never read from the Bible passage they had everyone open to. I think it was like John 6:1-6:8 or something like that. Yeah.
I'm not trying to derail the pacing here, but they start the sermon. It's they're walking in, they're filling the pews, and they're like, sit down. But before we start, we need to talk about this. And then they sing a 9-minute hip hop song, and they're like, our albums are for sale, and then they send them home.
The dude literally is like, you are dismissed.
You are dismissed. I love that. Like it's a fucking class. That's great.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Back to the lady narrator. You know how we have like a narrator for this movie, and it's Danielle.
Yeah,
it is.
But she's like,
Tanya, yes.
Well, she's like very infrequently the narrator.
Yeah,
like she delivers maybe a paragraph worth of lines for the entire movie. Well, anyway, we're back at her office. She's the protagonist, right?
Yeah,
she's something. Yeah,
she gets a phone call.
Let's go with that.
From a doctor, she's pregnant again, and that's an emergency. So
8 years later.
Yeah. So because of the emergency that she is pregnant, she leaves work, and I don't know. I can't really hear anything. I tried, but her assistant snoops into her office and finds a picture frame in her desk. And the picture is the pastor. I think I couldn't really see, because the audio and visual production is so bad that I couldn't really tell at this point.
It was a mystery.
What's going on?
Yeah.
So she's appalled by what she sees. So she calls a PI in our. Well, it would have been what was our next clip, but I actually skipped this one because I had to pull all of them. It is where Danielle's assistant. I don't remember her name. Do you remember?
I don't care, and there's nowhere to look it up. I'm not
forget,
watching it again.
I honestly forget, but yeah, there's no.
Shannon.
Yeah, sure. Call her Shannon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shannon is like, like pulls out a fucking like a phone book. Oh man, it's been so long since I thought about one. And she's like, immediately finds the page she needs and then scrolls her finger down like an inch, and she's at like the PI section.
Yeah.
And she calls and she's like, how much does it cost for you to find a cheating husband? and then she immediately gets a response, and she's like, okay, can you meet me at the bar right now? And then okay, so she calls up the first lady, which was fucking confusing to me. I didn't know that pastors' wives were called first ladies.
I didn't.
Yeah, I had to look that up as well. I had to look that up. Yeah,
dude, I thought that they were going there. I thought that they were like she was talking to the president. I was like, oh my god, this movie is about to be like fucking insane. Like the president's like the first lady of the country.
Nope.
I was like,
yeah,
gotta be fucking nuts.
Channing Tatum jumps through a plate glass window. Yeah, fucking sick.
No, we're talking about the first lady of the church. Yeah.
Yes, unfortunately, not the first lady of the country. So Danielle, the woman who got the emergency pregnancy announcement, skips out on her court proceedings for the day to hook up with the pastor, who is the impregnator in this case. And she hangs out with her own son, which is his son, but apparently isn't. What the fuck? I don't know. I'm just like, at this point in the movie, I'm so confused. Go ahead, Bob.
So my favorite part of that scene, that sequence is the
Yeah.
first instance of him saying that can be arranged. Like she talks about something and he says that can be arranged, and then he drops his pants and like while she's being massaged in the bubble bath. It's so sensual. I totally get it. And then that can be arranged. And then they're having sex apparently, and then she reveals that she's pregnant right before her son walks in. And they're like, "Oh, give us a minute to get dressed." It's fucking bananas.
This entire movie is banana. So let's throw to our next clip. This is Danielle talking to Shannon about how she skipped out on work and like declared an emergency and will like needs her schedule cleared even though she'll be at work tomorrow. This is a website.
It is.
I need you to clear my schedule for the rest of the evening due to an emergency.
Oh, evening.
Okay, I will, but you missed a hearing this morning that was scheduled for 9:30 a.m. and Todd Simpson came by the office to meet with you before court around 12:15. I have called Attorney Guyton and he's at the courthouse now, and I have the runner, Mr. Harris, will be here shortly to pick up the file and hand deliver it to him. So I'm going to strongly suggest, as far as new clients that we're getting in, I think that we need a website to slow down some of the telephone calls.
I'll talk to Attorney Guyton on tomorrow. And yes, look into a website designer. I'll be in tomorrow. Okay. I'll see you then. Thank you.
Thank you.
For the record, I know we've had our share of audio issues on the show as of late. That 60 cycle hiss that you're hearing, is in movie. That is their air conditioner or their heater or their laundry machine they forgot to turn off while doing production. That's not us. That hiss, we hate it as much as you do. We had nothing to do with it. We just amplify it for the world to hear.
Like, this movie was, I think, released in 2011. I think was the date. There's very little information. I was doing video production as a class in my middle school, and we had better production value than this movie did.
I 100% believe that.
And I have no record of it because I didn't get my videos saved. I wish I had. Anyway, I'll talk about this.
So they discuss how they need a website to filter some of the calls, and how Mr. Guyton, the boss or whatever of Danielle and Shannon, had to go to the courthouse, and I was kind of pissed about it. And then Danielle's like, "I will talk to Mr. Guyton on tomorrow." And it was just really fucking weird.
They're both in positions where they could literally read their lines off a computer screen and no one would notice, and they didn't do it.
No, they didn't.
Right.
Yeah.
On tomorrow. I'll see you on tomorrow, bro. The pastor and narrator take a sexy bath. She tells him she's pregnant. Yay. Son shows up. This is their son. And they go over homework with him, and they get pizza, and it's kind of sweet. And then we're going to meet, Shannon is going to meet. So Danielle's going to meet the first lady, and Shannon's going to meet Lonnie Rimmer, the guy who was rapping at the church. He's also a tech guy who knows how to build websites and stuff.
He is, yeah. He's also he knows how to make graphic designs.
Remember, last episode or the episode before where I said every race only has 5 kinds of people, as far as physicality in their face.
God, I'm saying white people said that last episode about white people.
I said it about white people. I said it about every race. Every race. It's
good. Yeah.
No, I'm just saying these are all. They're not movie stars, and they all look so unremarkable. I had trouble keeping track of the characters. That's all I was just trying to say.
All right. Fair enough. All
right.
Yeah. I got you.
So Lonnie with the Protect Solutions and part-time pastor rap partner shows up, and he looks around, and that means help the assistant Shannon set up a website. because he's like, "Do you mind if I look around?" I felt like he was like pest control until they like sat down to like make the website together.
Until
he
pulled out until he pulled out the Toshiba that was protected by like a Ziploc bag or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you notice? So did you notice that in many scenes there was either an open laptop or an open briefcase so they could hide their scripts? For reading it on camera.
No, I didn't. I mean, I noticed those things, but not.
I have no proof of this, but there's gotta be.
Yeah, it's strong. That's a strong correlation. Yeah. So Shannon talks to the pastor's wife over water and mustard, and she tells her she's hiring a PI to look into the possible infidelity. Here he is now. This is it would have been. It'd have been confidence, but don't worry. I've got a couple clips on this subject coming to you. I skipped this one.
Yeah.
But this PI is like, hey, $500 a week, and I'll be your only client. And it's like, I mean, for a PI, like you're not doing too good, I guess. But it's 2011, right?
Yeah.
He's making like $60,000 a year. That's pretty good for a private
this movie's so fun.
2011.
This movie's so good.
So we do have a clip coming, and it is of their conversation in this bar. I wanted to clip the part where she's like, where Shannon is like, I'm going to call him now, and then she's like, hey, Mr. P.I. And then she's like, and like gestures to him because he's on the other side of the bar, even though they just started their conversation, and he walks up to the two ladies and like she called him, even though he was standing over there, and then beckons him with her hand. Yeah, it was fucking crazy. Anyway, I skipped that. Let's go to a clip, though, of this conversation, because it's so important. We need it. This is 5K.
Yeah. So I would say, $500, and that's 1 week's time.
Look, this is what the deal is. By midnight Sunday, if you can give her solid evidence, proof, that her husband is cheating, we'll pay you $5,000. If not, we'll get your standard rate for $500. Is that a deal?
Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, I can handle that. Will I have signed contracts tonight?
Yes.
Right. I just need to ask you a few quick questions about your husband, and we'll get this going.
All right.
What's your husband's name?
Norman. Pastor Norman.
Pastor Norman. All right.
I also like having a Yeti microphone under the table when I'm snapping open my briefcase.
This was filmed, by the way, in like Little Rock, Arkansas, or like somewhere in the heart of Arkansas. The accents are very difficult to figure out.
Yeah, for sure. So I get mad about money in movies and TV shows all the time because I feel like people just like spend so recklessly. But like, he's like, I'm gonna charge you $500 a week, and usually I wrap these things up like right away. It's probably only gonna take me a week, so you're looking at like a $500 investment. And then they're like, we'll pay you $5,000 if you get it done by Sunday. He's like, okay, deal.
Yeah,
it's like,
That's like going to a car dealership and they're like, well, it's a used car. It's got high mileage. It's been well maintained. I'll give it to you for $3,000 off the lot, sticker price. And you're like, I'll give you $5,000. And the guy's like, sign here.
Yeah,
exactly.
Oversell. Yeah, exactly.
So he agrees to do the job for $5K if he can get it done by Sunday. He needs some leads, though,
And he demands help. He like, I can't do this on my own. I'm gonna need your help.
Thank you, Bob, for setting us up. Let's take a brief intermission here to head back to the recording studio where Pastor and Tech Solutions guy give us a Phil Collins cover. It's like a sample. I don't know. It's kind of tough. I kind of fucking like it though.
Yeah.
It's definitely the best song in the movie, and they have talent. but they're morons. Like they have musical talent, but they're really dumb. So I don't know what to say. Like the lyrics are fucking pathetic, but the songs are kind of almost bangers. And this one,
they can carry a tune, but it's
it slaps, it snaps, it like makes me feel a certain way. I'm kind of into it. Also, did you ever want to like go visit Cabin Fever in Bartlett, New Hampshire?
No.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Now I do. Now.
Do you think they got a cease and desist from Harley Davidson for completely copying their logo?
They should have, Mr. Ramadan. So yeah, I mean, after the Phil Collins cover, which is like, I think, and Bob kind of alluded to this before, but like, I think the whole point of the movie is to get their music out more than anything else.
Yeah, it's kind of like in the modern social media day, you can't just be a songwriter, you have to be a content creator. This was before like the big social media boom, and like, how do you do that? You make a movie, people clip it, and then they share it.
So yeah, the guy that was the pastor, he was brought on as talent because he was a gospel singer / producer / whatever.
Good voice, dude. And good voice.
Yeah, that was
Lonnie Rimmer.
He actually wasn't a bad singer. It's just he's not a very good actor, and that's what fucked this movie up. But yeah, that was really purposeful.
Bad at acting.
That was purposeful. That was part of the movie. However, that was not the main. The main intention of the movie has to do with her just
exposing lies.
Well, they brought him in as the singing pastor because he had the singing lingo. He's in the space, but also because they couldn't get Jamie Kennedy for his character.
Chris. Okay, yes.
Who's the non-union African equivalent of Jamie Kennedy that we could have used for that joke?
Jesus.
Fucking
Christ. Fuck. I want to say Dave Chappelle, but that's such an insult.
Did you say non-African?
No, it's a non-union African equivalent.
Non-union African.
He said non-union, Bob. So I think
I take no personal offense to that whatsoever. As a union man,
I think it's the guy who plays Ashley Larry.
This isn't a SAG movie. I guarantee you, it's not a fucking SAG movie. Right?
No, this is not a SAG movie.
No, definitely not.
It doesn't even have an IMDb page. It's not SAG affiliated. No.
For the Screen Actors Guild, for those who not know. Yeah. So, Bob, you were saying before, that he like is desperate for leads or PI in this situation.
Mm-hmm.
Let me prove to you just how desperate this guy is with our next clip. This is 1500. Keep in mind, Danielle is the one who made the content.
Hey, I figured that since you initially made that call to me, I sense that you know more than what you're telling me about what the first lady doesn't know about her husband. So what I like to do, I'd like to know if you have any leads by chance.
Sure, I have some information, but what's in it for me?
I'll tell you what, let's make this easy for both of us. You tell me what's going on, and I'll give you $1,000 out of the $5,000 that's paid. Or when it's paid. Is that a deal?
$1,500 and it's a deal. I can't tell you over the phone though, but I can give you enough information to get the job done.
Okay, all right. Well, yeah, that's the deal. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is meet up. I'd like to meet with you. Can we meet in the parking lot at the old Walmart on Canis? As soon as possible.
At the old Walmart?
Okay.
There's points to it.
I can actually meet you right
help himself.
Oh, Brian, I forgot. I need to go over to Key Studios in Sherwood. Can you meet me there at about 9 o'clock?
Yeah, I'll see you then. And by the way, what time does the service start tonight at the church? Because I think I'm going to drop by there and pay my visit.
Boom.
Okay, we'll get there.
Boom.
I'll see you soon.
Every phone conversation in this movie, whenever it's on one end of the call, it's I don't know why it's only on one side of the phone call.
So I have like so many things I want to say, but the main thing I want to
100
say
things I could say about that.
is
But
there a thing? Is there such a thing as an old Walmart parking lot? I feel like no Walmarts have gone out of business ever. Like I feel like it's like no,
fair.
that's
Maybe
the
they just
existing
mean
Walmart
maybe they mean there's 2 Walmarts and that one has been there longer.
I'm gonna do some Little Rock, Arkansas research on Walmarts.
Walmart's from Arkansas.
I'll do
Isn't
that.
it? Isn't Walmart in Arkansas? Maybe it's the original Walmart. Maybe they're meeting at the original Walmart.
They're definitely both still there at any rate. But I love that he was obviously improvising like the location, like because he goes like that, like it definitely is in that. Like he was like the one that's over there, like he's actually envisioning because he's having a phone call with her and pointing in the direction that the Walmart is. Like she can see it, and she is wearing a mustache on the other end, like he can't see her, and just having this like insane conversation. But so I feel like Shannon here is playing like total 3D chess. This is like a term that people say when they're thinking like the person is thinking way ahead. But Shannon's like, I know how to get $1,500. I know that the pastor is cheating on his wife, right? She has the frame.
She just wants tangible proof to prove her point.
I'm going to hire a PI to investigate this, and I'm going to throw out the number. Not agreed by the pastor's wife, not agreed by the first lady. We never discussed it.
Yeah.
I'm going to get the PI in a room, and I'm going to say, if you can do this within a week, I'll wheel, she says, me and the wife will give you $5,000. And then and she alludes to the fact that she has some information. And then the PI is like, well, let me chase all the leads I got. It sounded like she had some information. And she's like, yeah, I do. I'll sell it to you for $1,500. Like she set up this entire thing for the $1,500. I'm giving.
Yeah, she took extraordinary lengths in the whole crux of the movie to make $1,500. It's like what's it Lionheart with JCVD where like the incident that set off the entire chain of events was like he owed $27 in like union dues for his dock job. And
something like that. Yeah.
Same thing here.
Yep.
We lost you, Chris.
Oh no,
Take
Chris.
the mic. Start singing the alphabet, fucker. Oh, there we go. We are getting second from playing these clips. We're getting secondhand audio rot. We lost you again. All right. All right, we got you. He's got to do the whole thing. It's a thing. He just does it slowly and infuriatingly slow at that.
It's just like he does it
next
because he has to.
Won't you sing with me?
There it is.
We also would have accepted "Won't You Come and Play with Me."
The glorious end. Won't you come?
I thought you were going to go with Styx lyrics because Cartman can't not do the Styx.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, I'm sailing away.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I'm sailing away.
Every time Chris's audio goes out, we should play.
Real quickly, I don't want to derail too much. About 3 weeks ago, I wrote an article about how the woodland critters have a perfect opportunity to come back to South Park, and I read the synopsis for the episode that's airing like right now, and I think that might happen.
Oh,
and
really?
I may have been the first
sick call, dude.
I may have been the first person to call it, and I'm going to gloat tomorrow after I watch it.
Dude, that's awesome if you did, because I agree. They should come back. Yeah.
So the pastor and his assistant now, Shannon, make the deal for $3,500 for him and $1,500 for her. If she gives him information about the case that she wants him to solve. So why it's just funny that like she has information, she wants him to solve the case, doesn't give him the information. Like it's just The pastor then tips his wife off at the church by talking about love directly to his girlfriend in front of her.
Mhm.
So they're both there, and he's like, "I love you," and he's like staring at his girlfriend, not his wife.
Yeah.
I love my family.
Yeah.
Just everybody should
Yeah,
love
it's-
everyone, but mostly their family.
Yeah.
And he's like staring at
Yeah.
his son and girlfriend.
he totally,
not
he
his wife.
totally is. Yeah.
So like she catches on, believe it or not. And then Lonnie Rimmers discovers the infidelity as well and threatens our pregnant narrator. He demands fair work for fair pay, goddammit, in exchange for secrecy. He wants full pay upon completion of the fucking website she's getting him to build for her. Again, it's like there's no threat. He's like, you will pay me every dollar that I asked for fairly before I knew about this.
Yeah.
It's funny, yeah, because and also with graphic designs, like that's
Well, also-
like that was one of the requirements.
Tell me if I'm off base here, because you can't. They never showed the actual laptop screens. It sounded like he had like incriminating
not
pictures that he was going to upload to the site and make live if
definitely.
she didn't, right? Yeah. Like
He
really,
had
really
he
poor.
had a picture for sure.
No, they kind of
Yeah.
showed
Yeah,
the
they-
one of
All
the
right.
family, or
Oh,
they
yeah, that's
insinuated.
right.
Maybe they didn't show it.
Yeah.
They insinuated. Yeah.
No, they kind of did. I can almost make out with her like body in a bikini or something, like laying on a like lawn chair. You know, like I kind of tell
Oh my
what was
God.
sort of going on.
Yeah.
I thought that was a beached whale. My bad.
That poor kid.
Jesus.
That's who I feel bad for. Is the kid? in that
Yeah,
movie.
me too.
He didn't ask for
Oh,
this.
Well, somebody
just
please think of
wait.
the children.
You just wait. You want to talk about bad parenting? It's not even his dad, but we're gonna get into that a little later.
All right.
So the doctor runs cover for the pastor.
Yeah.
When they go to the when they go to the what do you go to, a gynecologist?
Yeah.
What do you go to
OBGYN.
when you have when you have a baby on the way?
Yeah.
Is that-
And then he.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Chris. Go ahead, please.
Well, no, clip. Go ahead with. Is that a mustache? This is one of the most offensive moments of the movie.
Okay, here we go.
I sense an emotional strain in you as we speak here. And I want you to know that your confidentiality is of absolute importance to us.
I sure appreciate that.
Is it really?
You know how rumors get started. I got a member out there that loves
Is
jumping guns.
confidentiality really important?
Well, Pastor, I think I can help you out with that. If it's a necessity that you bring Miss Wheeler to the office, we do have a private interest that you may take. Or if you limit the amount of appearance here at Care for Women, with Mrs. Wheeler approval, I can keep you informed of her progress.
Well, we sure appreciate it. Thank you, Doctor.
Certainly. Pleasure. And yeah, okay.
Awesome.
Here we go.
Pastor Norman, sir, I want to thank you for bringing Danielle out. Not many ministers, but taking the time out of their busy schedule to do such a good deed. But you being the shepherd that you are, I think it's a wonderful thing, and watching out for your flock as you did. And I appreciate that. And Danielle, I think you follow the instructions I've given you. I think you should go well with this pregnancy. We'll keep you informed as to what you need to do, and certainly hope you follow those instructions. And I think we'll go well. All right. Okay. We'll see you guys next time. All right. Thank you.
Right.
Once again, and I think this bears repeating. Chris pulled the clips this week. He did a great job.
Thank you.
That the audio issues on the clips are in the movie. They are not our doing.
No,
this isn't because Chris made a copy, then sent me a copy, then I converted the copy and put it on. This is what's in the movie. This is in movie sound design, guys.
Yes, it is.
No, it literally is. It literally is.
This is
The movie, I
man.
assume you're going to watch this movie on Tubi for free. It's labeled The Aftermath, even though that's the name of the sequel, and it's not.
Yeah.
It's the first movie.
Yeah, it's like
when you watch this.
I have some insight on this. So I use DistroKid to upload my music to different platforms, and if you make a fucking typo on that shit, it's forever. So I think that's what happened.
Yeah.
They probably got on whatever we use to upload our shit to Spotify. They probably have the Tubi equivalent of that, and whatever intern they hired probably just typed in the wrong title and it's stuck like that forever.
again, we are the primary source material for this movie because there's nothing else out there.
We might
are
so grateful.
Real quickly, now that you mentioned it, Bob, www.theworstmovieevermade.com, because an episode with the title that pops up is going to be one of like nothing else out there, and this will get back to the creators, and they will contact us at www.theworstmovieevermade.com.
Hey, if you want an episode to defend this movie, I'm happy to.
We will welcome you onto the show.
Oh my God, Satanya, can you please reach out to us?
Please,
I want you in that fourth frame of the.
Where
video.
Greg usually goes. Yeah.
What have we done?
Where our video usually feeds. We would love.
I want to hear your thoughts. Even though I've heard them on YouTube and still can't make sense out of them, I still want to hear.
Because like small time movie makers, like they search their shit all the time because they want to see reviews. Like they're gonna search this in a year and they're gonna find us. So www.theworstmovieevermade.com.
When we have 200 people listen to this episode, it's gonna be the most people that have ever like looked at something. Like for them.
They're gonna check their metrics. They're gonna check their metrics, and it tells you where people are coming from, and it's gonna be from this podcast to their Tubi feed, and then
they're gonna be like, "Oh my God, 67 views in a week! What happened?" And then they're gonna like cross-reference and be like, "The worst movie ever made."
Consequences are imminent. All right, continue.
Cool, Satonia, we want you. Yeah. So, like I said, the doctor runs cover for the pastor, who, by the way, enters the the lobby of the OBGYN, and there's some member of his church out there also like getting her snaz checked by the doc with like a questionable mustache.
This is a peek into the sequel. That's his kid also.
Oh, really? The girl?
Yeah.
Did they like?
Yeah, they wanted to bring her back because she was cute.
Tips
for sure.
No,
all right.
Yeah, he impregnated her also. She is also pregnant by the pastor.
Oh no.
Yeah. She's like the only surviving member of the cast after the second movie. Everyone else dies, pretty much.
Oh, good.
You guys should watch. You guys should watch the sequel. It's less than an hour. It's not horrible.
Is it because of the microwave?
Well, that's
why.
That's part of it.
Hold on now.
Spoiler. Sorry.
Save your thoughts.
Let's Chris, go ahead. I'm sorry. This is we're all broken.
Lady in the lobby of the OGBYN. Well, yeah. Anyway, the lady in the lobby that catches them was pretty.
Yeah.
So far, the pastor has spent literally no time with his wife, and he's not even trying to hide his relationship from anyone else. Danielle and the pastor have steak dinners and chew very loudly. Then they decide to stop eating mid-meal to dance.
Yeah.
The bus girl is the girl from the clinic, I think. And she has as much proof as the PI does at this point.
But that's so funny. They went to like a Hilton like conference room, like a romantic dinner with like the front desk clerk, like serving them water refills,
water and mustard.
Yeah.
So Danielle's boss rightfully bitches her out for having an emergency that is clearly not an emergency. It's skipping court proceedings. And then Lonnie Rimmer shows up with his laptop for this like super epic scene. This is like some of the worst acting I've ever seen. This is Namesake.
And also, guys, Chris got these, and he went long for a very specific reason because we need to. Like these, we almost didn't have clips for this episode, and we had to pull these to show you what you are watching because it is fucking amazing. So here we go. This is Namesake. Here we go.
When I told you about the revisions that I made, that you were going to get the special, but I know you don't care about that, though. By the way, how's the new baby coming? Have you told President that you're pregnant yet? Oops, I did it again.
Lonnie, I don't know what kind of game that you call yourself playing, but I know one thing.
About that, dude. Sorry. Oops. Sorry. Remember when I told you about the revisions that I made that you were going to get the special?
Oh, shit.
But I know you don't care about that, dude. By the way,
Did I repeated my fault?
Have you told Pastor Norman that you're pregnant yet? Oops. I did it again.
Lonnie, I don't know what kind of game that you call yourself playing, but I know one thing. You got about 5 seconds to get the hell out of my office.
I'll give you the money to think about this. And I'm sure you don't know the young first lady better than normal to find out that you're pregnant by the pastor.
Get out!
Oh.
Have a nice day.
You pregnant
by the pastor.
By the pastor.
I love that was like his like blackmail like villain arc.
Yeah, I know. Right, exactly.
Yep.
Speaking of villain arcs, the homeless guy from the beginning is preaching to the PI now. He says he's got to be a pastor too. He gets another $20 and he uses it to get a double up, which is drugs.
It was like one aspirin from a bottle.
Yeah. The PI gets the pastor's wife to show up to the Hilton. I guess they're banging in there, Danielle and the pastor. He shows her family photos of Danielle and the pastor and a 10-year-old that's like his son, but not, apparently. I wish you'd never said that. But this brings us to another like worst dialogue moment. This is just like the best worst dialogue moment in the movie, but we're not going to highlight it too hard. Let's go to what is the hell?
That's what you got in mind. You know, I told
Hey, Alex. Thank you, darling.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, baby. How you doing? Good. How was your birthday party?
What is the hell going on?
What is that?
Why is he calling you daddy? And you call her your attorney? I will kick you.
After all these years, the cat's finally out of the bag. I have dreaded this moment for all this time. But strangely enough, I feel relieved. And while we're at it, I might as well tell Pastor Norman about his so-called friend, Lonnie Nimmer.
What? When your line is "What the hell is going on here?" and you go and slam the newspaper on the desk and you say, "What is the hell going on here?" Do another take.
Yeah, this is clearly done on like a little handheld Casio. I don't think they're burning through film stock here. They could have just hit rewind and like punched in real quick.
Do another take. Yeah.
Yeah.
What is the hell going on here? I couldn't believe that. Anyway,
there were several instances where like they say it and they realize they said it wrong, and then they backpedal by a word or two and then continue.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's true. They didn't hear.
They do it a lot in this movie.
So at the church or whatever, we get another 5-minute performance. His wife then blows up on him on stage because she's embarrassed about how he's like fucking the girl at the back of the pews.
You mean the first lady? Yeah.
Yeah, the first lady blows up on him and Danielle.
The one who was licking her lips while he sang.
Yes.
Like,
Lonnie Rimmer was rapping when she licked her lips, so I think there was a little something going on there.
Maybe, yeah. There's a lot. There's layers. Let's just say there's layers.
She was taking on a side Rimmer job. You know.
Ew.
So Anyway, he tells his mom, which is something we're supposed to know, I guess, because of her fancy hats the whole time.
Yeah.
It was his mom in the front row. That it's all because some homeless guy, like, told him he should be a preacher. That's why he impregnated another man and has 2 families and shit. Which is a poor excuse for that kind of behavior, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Some guy told me I should be a preacher, so I cheated on my wife, and now I have 2 families.
Yeah.
He's removed as pastor. The guy who just comes in now as the boss for the church, he is like a bishop or some shit. He's like the boss. He's well, you're the council of 5 is removing you as pastor. And the PI gets his $5,000, I think.
Yeah.
His wife is at home, packing up everything. This pastor's wife, she's packing up everything, including blankets and couches. She's shoving shit into boxes and then having everybody pick up the furniture and move out.
Yeah.
And then his girlfriend is also pissed off for whatever reason, even though nothing has changed in their relationship. It's just exposed.
Yeah, right. It's
which
just
I thought was weird.
It's exposition, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then the pastor's wife loses her job because she's involved in some shit. I don't know. The guy, we're
she loses
some
her
guy.
job.
This is what we were talking about before. The guy who, we get an 8-minute, rant from, and then he's
we do, yeah.
She loses her job, and then we learn about stock options and dental.
Right?
Also,
super fucking weird.
But if you dug into the narrative enough, you know that she had a thing with this guy during that time. She was they were an item. They were fucking, and then now he's saying we're not a thing. We're nothing. It's over. You're fired, on top of us not being a thing. And then he goes into the options.
Bob.
She starts talking about
I
all
could not dig any deeper than surface level. If there was,
I believe that this is something you're saying, Bob.
Half an inch under the sand, I would never.
No,
have discovered it because
I've seen this twice, so I know the story now. And that is that she was fucking that guy as well. And the fact that they went into all the company, the fact that they went into all the company details about her job and her retirement to show what she's missing out on was just fucking amazing.
So Danielle, our very unreliable narrator, goes to the graveyard to visit someone. I don't know.
Yeah.
Who. Do you?
That scene was amazing.
Does anyone have a clue who she's visiting?
No, they never once brought it up.
God, I think, because she's in a graveyard.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Oh my God! And then the other ladies singing. Chris, continue, please. You're gonna say it. Go ahead.
Yeah, there's a woman who is presumably also from the church visiting a friend of hers, and she starts doing a down by the river kind of hymn, which is spiritual and almost good to listen to, except for her voice kind of sucks.
Yep.
And I couldn't believe that they had her do it, because there are people with good voices in this movie, and this woman's not very good at singing. Anyway, she's so we have another offensive moment when Danielle is I'm pregnant again. God, please fix this. And I'm what are you asking God to do, Danielle? Because it sounds like you're asking for an abortion, which just go get one then. That's what it sounds
exactly. That's It's God, can you help me fix this? I'm well, yeah.
Yeah. What's weird though?
It's up to the Supreme Court, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So after all the graveyard chicanery, we get another clip, and this is what I think is maybe most offensive about the movie. It's really 2 full minute clips, and I'm sorry about that, but like the end of this movie is such a fucking
Can we just blow through it? We're not gonna get a copyright strike on this shit.
Please just fucking blow through it, because like we've got 2 straight minutes of I don't understand this movie at all, but also extremely offensive shit. It's okay, so it's the pastor and his son. Now that Danielle needed to go to the graveyard to think about an abortion and listen to a hymnal, and up at the gravesite of no one she knows, while she prays to God that she just like gets rid of the baby naturally or something. I don't know. Anyway, let's conclude this fucking piece of shit with what the fuck.
Okay, and this is 2 minutes and 6 seconds long. Here we go.
This is.
Now we're gonna have to go on a diet called a fast. That means we're not gonna be able to eat nothing for a whole week. Can you do that for me?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
No.
So we're gonna have to do.
No, sir.
Oh, he got you. You better get it. You better get him. You better get him. Yeah, get him. Like that.
Yes.
And then he's just looking glazy-eyed, laying on the couch, like so unhappy with his life, while his son's
like
playing a mobile game.
progressively more relaxed position until his son disappears.
Well, during the soundtrack,
Mom, what you doing?
I'm resting, baby.
I'm hungry.
You hungry? Where's your dad?
He's asleep.
You hungry? Where your dad? Well, go to the refrigerator and get you something to snack on, okay, baby?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, love you.
Love you too.
There goes the fast.
Bye.
Took 2 hours.
And this is the setup for the sequel. We don't know how this is going to end.
Yeah.
We get the 0-hour trope in the last minute of the movie. Dun, 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 dun.
Wait a minute. Tinfoil potato in a bowl?
Yeah. Oh, God, the sound design!
Yeah, fuck. Are you trying to wake up your dad? Because that would be good. Given this situation. Good time. No! There's metal in the microwave! He's an innocent child, he doesn't know!
Crackle, crackle. Pop, crackle, snap. Yep, there it is.
How will Pastor Norman find?
There is a long-running series, OG YouTube, called "Is It a Good Idea to Microwave This?" And I've learned that a ball of foil on the microwave isn't really going to cause that much damage. But I think they're implying that something catastrophic is about to happen.
Yes, it causes a house fire.
It could. It's not.
One
it's
of
probably
them
not.
survives.
Yeah.
And that'll be the child.
Yes.
So how does Pastor...
The sequel is... I wouldn't say watch the sequel, but at the same time, it's less of a commitment. It's like less than an hour.
I need closure.
Minutes. Yeah.
I don't need any closure. I'm good.
Pretty much everybody dies, except for Danielle, who should.
At 3x, you can get through it in 15 minutes.
Yeah. It's... Yeah.
You know how, like,
it's called Pregnant by the Pastor 2. It should be called The Aftermath, but it is in title, but it's not. Let me rephrase that. It is on screen. It's called The Aftermath, but on title it's called something else. Pregnant by the Pastor 2. Anyway,
I feel like a good movie is like a bow tie. And like there are also good movies that are wins or nots. But then like bow ties are also bad movies in the way that they are like clip-on.
This is like a clip-on Dickie.
And then the Windsor can be bad movies by like just tying a million knots into the tie. And I feel like this is one of those movies where like you just kept Windsoring until it's not even like doesn't even look like a tie anymore.
We're over an hour
now
into this.
Noose.
We need to move on.
All right.
I had a noose in my hands when I was done watching this one. So.
Exactly, that's what I'm getting at. All right. Anyway, let's throw it to fact or no fact.
All right, new bumper for Factor No Bag. I'm stalling because that's everything's.
I feel like I didn't hear some bumpers, but that's possibly because we didn't do them.
We're not. When it comes to like the worst dialogue and the worst, we
those
often
are
forget those.
Yeah, we're just not.
No, those are gone. No, the number ones are gone. There's no testing.
Flower are so constructed
fuck you, Chris.
Very, very
Bob, you got any good facts?
Yes.
Bob.
Very racist. I no like Brock. I no like Jew either. But Brock and Jew love
Gluten-free food.
go figure.
Okay. Well, do you have any that are relevant to this movie?
Okay, please play the whole bumper again. I think we need it.
What's up?
No, don't
Please
play
play
that
that bumper one more time. We need it from the top.
Oh shit! 1 second. I just changed. Oh my god, where'd it go? Everything got scrambled.
Okay,
I can't
pay
unscramble
attention
it.
to this bumper. I think you'll like
Here we
it.
go.
The parts of a flower are so constructed that very, very.
Bob, you got any good facts?
Yes.
Bob.
Very racist. I no like Brock. I no like Jew either. But Brock and Jew love
Gluten-free food.
go figure.
Okay. Well, do you have any that are relevant to this movie?
Yes.
Awesome.
Okay.
Moving
So,
along.
Thanks,
I'm gonna-
Chris,
I'm
for
gonna
the
let-
extra
I'm gonna let
attention.
the
I
right-
appreciate it. Chris, I appreciate it. Thank you. Anyway, so Tanya Ford called her. So here's the thing. I couldn't find there's fucking no information about this movie out there. So I did find a couple of interviews with Tanya Ford out there. One on YouTube, and that was worthless, and then one on print, which is a little better. So
What are you calling this?
Tanya Ford calls herself an author, actress, screenwriter, director, movie producer. Those are all the things she calls herself. So since she's so layered, I'm calling this game Satanya Lasagna.
Okay.
All right.
So let's get to the meat of the person behind this masterclass in indie filmmaking.
All right.
So first thing, find the lie. Here we go. First one is Satanya Ford does have career history in the legal field. Okay, second thing. When asked if this movie was a true story, she said, no, but it's someone's story. Okay, third one. Satanya Ford is the founder of the Black Filmmakers of Arkansas. Okay, fourth one. The title of this movie, Pregnant by the Pastor, was invented by the cameraman. And fifth one, Satanya is currently a realtor in the state of Florida. All right.
Okay.
What do we know about Satanya Lasagna?
I'm gonna. There's a contradictory. I mean, like she could be the founder of the Black Filmmakers of Arkansas, but if she's currently a realtor in Florida, that means she had to have passed it off. So I don't know if she's still a member. So that's the real point of contention here: is did she found it and then move on from it, or did she just not found it because she's currently a realtor? I'm gonna say, following Breen logic, she is a realtor. And she is not the founder of the Black Filmmakers of Arkansas. Number 3 is a lie.
Okay. I feel like he's hitting two birds with one stone here. So I guess if I hit one more, that gives us like a 60% chance of winning. So I'll say that she doesn't have a career in any legal sense. Shannon does.
Okay.
So I got one. Shannon.
Okay, so she does. So Chris, you're wrong. She does have a career.
So
history.
number 4. I was saying number 4. Wait, are you going already?
yeah, he's going already. You lost.
What the
Keep moving.
fuck? What's this about?
We have almost passed this movie's runtime with our discussion about this movie.
We
and I have
totally
to wake up
have.
in like 4 hours. Go ahead.
Yeah. So let me just quickly run through this. She did say that about the movie. It's someone's story. She is the founder of Black Filmmakers of Arkansas.
That's why I lost.
The title of the movie did not come from the cameraman. It came from her.
Like I said, number 4. You heard me. You heard me say it.
Whatever. Chris, you win. Fucking, I don't care. While she was talking to the cameraman, she came up with the title of the movie. That's it.
Okay.
And yeah, she is currently a realtor in Florida.
All right.
I don't know why. Moving on.
Because the film career didn't work out.
Typically, when I look for something new to watch, it's just...
It's raining little white women. My prayers have been answered.
And this is what we're watching.
Okay,
Hey,
I'm blasting through this. I watch The Wizard of Oz.
Nice.
It's fucking
like
awesome.
The 1939 one?
It's such a fucking good movie. And it's
great.
1939. It is so well paced. The dialogue is amazing. It's funny.
It is a perfect
it's not
movie.
Pitchy. Dude, it's fucking amazing. I just watched it with Erin, my wife. For those who are just listening, I know we get thousands per week that are new to the show. So if you don't know, Erin is my wife. We watched it together, and it was fucking awesome. I loved every second of it. I talked to ChatGPT about how fucking cool it was, and it affirmed every one of my thoughts.
I did watch the Wicked movies. And they were awesome. Hold on. But I didn't care for the constant musical interludes, which doesn't happen in the original, except for Rainbow.
Right.
Well,
anyway,
go ahead, Bob. I'm done.
So when I'm watching, I watch two things. I watch Hack-O-Lantern. Sorry, Hack-O-Lantern.
Hack-O-Lantern.
That sounds awesome.
1988. Though it
really
looks
awesome.
way older than 1988. Rob, this is going straight to your second job.
Yeah.
A grandpa who runs a satanic cult is grooming his grandson to follow in his footsteps.
Oh, fuck yeah.
There's a masked murderer that we assume is one person, but turns out to be someone else in a twist ending. And I want to say more, but we're definitely going to do this for a bad movie episode next season in October. Hack-O-Lantern 1988. It's fucking funny as shit, and it's bad. But also, I started watching 90210, but not on purpose.
Why?
Dustin, my other person, Dustin, has tried to convince me to do a podcast about 90210 being an awful show, which it is, but I'm having a hard time getting through episodes. So she keeps showing me episodes that are like she thinks are funny, but they're just awful and funny and awful, and
they're not entertaining bad. They're
not. In my opinion, they're not. Like, I have a hard time with this concept of a podcast. So that's all I gotta say, Rob.
1999's Election with Matthew Broderick. Fucking awesome,
yeah,
dude.
Great movie. Yeah,
great fucking movie.
I'm glad we all agree it is good. Yeah.
I watched 2003's Monster with Charlize Theron. Charlize. I'm afraid of her.
I've seen clips.
I want her to beat me up, but I'm afraid
it's
of her.
good.
Yeah,
it's good. It's just they didn't need to have her yet.
It's not historically accurate, but it's a good character study. And then finally, speaking of things that are on Tubi that don't even have IMDb or that don't even have Wikipedia pages, Chameleon came out in 2024. It's about like a realtor who becomes a serial killer, but like it's an origin story. It's like more like a crime thriller than like a horror movie. And it just shows his evolution from like guy who like goes home and tinkers with his stuff, builds birdhouses and works on his car to like, I think I want to kill somebody. I really like the Rush. I need to go out and keep doing this. And like, there's a new, it's fucking great. Chameleon, watch it. It's fucking
I'm gonna
great,
watch
dude.
Yeah. I'm definitely
it's not
watch
funny.
it.
It's not like a horror.
I could
it's awesome.
Like, totally see myself going down that slippery slope sometimes.
Oh, me too. Like I'm
Chris, are you okay?
I've got one foot on the slide and there's a banana peel underneath it.
No, I just
like,
sometimes you're in
Chris,
a room with people like so much smaller.
Do you need a visit?
You know how like
do you need your chest caressed, Chris?
Listen, Bob, come on. Like sometimes you're in a room with like three people that are way smaller than you, and you're like, I could just kill all of them.
I could kill all of them.
like if I had to, if I wanted to, like I should, they would all be done so fast, you know. But like I would never act on it, but like I can see myself like going into some like kind of spell where I'm like,
Chris, I apologize for
my. Then they're all done. You know?
I retract my offer of caressing your chest.
Okay.
I think you should, probably caress it because I know you're in Pittsburgh. There it is.
Okay.
And we established that I'm taller than you.
We're all about chests in Pittsburgh, apparently.
Yeah. All right, let's do back credit names. I'll just read them.
You just got to read them, yeah. Here's the bumper.
That's a stupid name.
And here's some more.
Go ahead, Chris.
That's funny. That's really funny.
Freaking Thrower Lewis.
Okay.
Dr. Rufus Thrower.
Ew.
Tequila Green.
Okay.
Thomas Big Keys Booth. He was in the credits a lot, by the way.
Yeah.
Like 12 times. I think it was like all music production.
Yeah.
And then Ugly Mike's Records. Which I
okay.
Just like guys like I'm gonna sell records and I know I'm ugly. So like I'll make it my thing.
Nice.
All right. Let's do
There is no offensive minigame, but let's play the bumper.
So yeah.
Let's play the bumper because it's a new season.
So during the offensive minigame, we decide what's offensive. Like
in the lots of bananas for your new gorilla.
Rock people run fast, but problem even faster.
So we're going to decide what's most offensive or racist in the offensive minigame.
All right.
That's one of your best bumpers ever.
And then there's no movie to compare because this is the inaugural episode of season 25.
He's right.
So let's play that bumper real quick. Get it out of the way. Oh yeah. We also have to compare the movie or something. Something to that. It's a little thing we like to do.
In the lots of bananas for your new gorilla.
All right, so production, third parry approach, acting, whatever, dialogue, whatever, offensive, whatever. We'll see next week. Demerits. We got to name one real quick.
It's so bad. I can't imagine
sound
a movie
design
being worse than this. But go
sound
ahead.
design, like basic
sound
design.
was not mentioned yet. Yes, agreed. That's going to be the.
Can we say birdemic sound?
Birdemic sound, yeah. Wind the movie,
it's worse.
or whatever you want to call it.
How about worse demic sound? Because it's worse than birdemic.
Yeah.
Can you write that? Can you spell that word? Worse demic?
Yeah.
Worst and then demic. Got it.
All right, so worst of the season, obviously, is Pregnant by the Pastor. What won our
Santa with muscles? And then, Chris, you got a message from Kayla saying, Chris, thank you for spearheading what keeps me entertained all day at work and the gym. And shout out to your wife, Erin, for her commentary and all the Friends references. Thank you for taking so many of my requests. And I believe you guys were talking because we've been tag teaming this conversation feed. And I guess she's really into Santa with muscles, and that's what won the poll.
Fuck yeah. Thank you, Kayla. Yes.
So you don't hate her anymore, is what you're saying on air.
I just said, I guess.
What the poll? Santa with
After
muscles?
many periods.
Yeah.
Santa with muscles. You'll
Santa
find
with
a
muscles,
copy immediately.
Yeah. It beat out The Grinch and it beat out Home Alone 6, which is never going to win, but I'm going to keep putting it up there because that's my Rosebud. I watched all of the sequels past Home Alone 3 in a row and I tapped out on 6. So it's perfect for the podcast.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Fuck yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I think it was one of our better episodes because who the fuck knows what just happened.
We've gone long, but I'm okay with it because I have a new computer and rendering times are low. But God.
Yeah, go ahead.
Kansas anymore.
Rob, leave me in, but I do have to explain my last word because I didn't talk about it earlier.
All right. Listen, if you are in any way associated with the pregnant by the Pastor franchise, you can contact us at www.theworstmovieevermade.com. I know you're into web design and you guys know your way around a Toshiba that's wrapped up in like a Ziploc bag. So just click the envelope when you go to that link tree, and then a window will pop up, and then you could write really mean things to us. www.theworstmovieevermade.com. Bob, what's your last word?
Look around our website.
Well, sorry. So the one scene when all the movers are taking all the chairs into the truck, they keep taking the same chair into the truck over and over again.
They do.
And there's a large woman standing in the driveway who has a front butt.
She serves no purpose other than to be talked
What's her name? No purpose.
Bob.
She has a front butt, and she's kind of overweight, so she has the sugar. So Dustin and I have deemed her front butt sugar, and that's what I'm going to. That's my last word is front butt sugar.
Okay, and as per tradition, front butt sugar. As per tradition, I've been doing my bumpers where I record like a little song and then I break it up. So here's the one shot to close us out. Here we go.
Do it,
please.
Thanks, Shmaine. Okay, JK, Mitch McKay, Slow Drip, Dusty, Joanne, Jeff, and Kayla. I guess.
And that makes you the queen of porn!
I guess.
It's the worst production!
Hey, you do.
Oh yeah. We also have to compare the league or something. Something to that effect. It's a little thing we like to do for fun.
In the lots of bananas for your new career.
All right. See you guys next week. Bye, Jelly School.
I'll never do this to us again.
This was a struggle.
That was